This does not happen to me. I'm in heaven.
We can't hold anymore.
Hey friends, welcome back to ME, my hook and I wish I could show you my shirt. Got this on Amazon. I love it. Okay, apart from that was not a good deal. This was not from Michael's. I don't mean to portray you, but just picture this, okay? You've not been in a craft store for months. You get there and it's like 70% off clearance. I lost myself, like just a little. And I don't consider myself a hoarder. I really don't. I'm dying. I am dying. All the Karen cakes are $5. But y'all, that never happens to me. Like, it never happens to me. I'm never one of those people that just like stumbles in and is like, here's the stuff, just take it for like ridiculous amounts of money off the dollar. Where'd my receipt go? I went in there, let me preface this by saying I have been very, 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 very careful and not leaving my house. Trying to find my receipt. I've been looking for blank cards for card making online and they're out of stock everywhere. I don't know why, but I mean scrapbook.com, Michael's, I believe, maybe even Simon Says Stamp. Just everywhere I was looking for blank cards, I couldn't find them. And I'm talking about card bases that you know, glue and stamp and whatever on. So I went in there because I knew like they probably had some there because it says they're not available for pickup and to call the store for availability. And my experience with that has been they're so desperate for you to come into their doors that they're just not letting you buy it online and pick it up. So I went late at night on a Friday. I was intending not going in there if there were a lot of people in the parking lot, but there were only a handful of cars, like probably just enough people that worked there. So I went in, and I'm gonna say, let me tell you, this receipt says that I saved $57, but that's $57 off of what they considered to be on sale. A vast majority of this rang up as clearance and therefore not on sale, so it wasn't part of my deduction on my receipt. Gosh, you have no idea what I just found on clearance in the card section. I spent $122 and I'm quite proud of myself. First off, let me tell you, I went in there and these are just your cheap basic card bases. I don't do a ton of mixed media stuff. I mostly glue things down, and I found when I used even my alcohol inks, I didn't like watercolor cards or cards that had texture to them. I just like the way it looked on regular plain old cardstock. So that's what these are. They are normally $4.99. They were $1 for a pack of 25. And I sat down, I don't do cards that often, but I sat down 2 nights ago and made 17, and that was the last of my pack of cards after what I did for Christmas. So I was that person, and I bought all of them. You have no idea what I just found on clearance in the card section. $1 packs of 25 sets of cards. I grabbed them all. I'm having it all. I bought all of them. They were $1. They were $1. They rang up as clearance on here without a discount. So that is one of those that's not included in my $50 that I saved. Then they had also these blush pink ones, and I'm about to make Valentine's Day cards. So I only got 2 of those. So I doubt I'm making 50 Valentine's cards in the first place, but they're $1. And I'm not a hoarder, guys. I don't just usually go to town, but like some of this I couldn't resist. Stamp sets. Something like this normally goes for like 16 bucks. Let's see if it's got a price on it. It doesn't. Border stamps, $3. Again, this never happens to me. Little music notes. My background is in music. $1. Wood-backed stamps. $1. Stamp pads. Normally I think $6 or $8. $2. And again, these are not part of my $50 discount because these rang up as clearance for $2. I think they're either $6 or $8 regular price. I could not. I actually don't have that many ink pads because what I have is one of those flower petal ink pad things that you take the petal out and then yeah. So I don't actually normally spend money on these because I think paying $8 for one color that you use, but $2, I can get behind that. All right, this is where I was proud of myself. I'm giving these to my daughter. I have gelatos. I used to do a lot of mixed media stuff. I used to do a lot of watercolor stuff. This is a $25 pack of gelatos. They had this color and one more for $5. And at first I wanted to get it. And I just grabbed all 3 that were there because y'all, the adrenaline, it was surging. And that's another part of my illness is I can kick into an adrenaline spike and stay there for hours. And it takes a long time for me to come down. And when I come down, I crash so hard, which is what I'm going to do. But it's worth it. 'Cause I'm still in adrenaline, but like I was having trouble breathing and stuff. I was so excited. I'm telling you, sales like this do not happen to me because I'm not a person who can regularly leave the house to engage in such sales. So normally by the time I hear about them, everything is gone. So I put the gelatos back, told my daughter she could have 1 pack if she spent $5 of her money. So that's not actually mine. Then I got this lovely, cute little, like just mini stamps that you could put on envelopes and things or just color in. I think this bucket comes with a mini stamp pad at the bottom that's probably crap, but hey. I think this was $16. I got it for $3. I love stencils. I used to love to do stencils with mixed media paste. This was a $20 kit. I got it for $5. Then it has 4 stencils and a bunch of really cute stamps. I guess it's maybe easier for you to see it. Well, anyway, I was pleased. I don't have a ton of stamps. I could have gone crazy. The whole wall of stamps. If I can enter that in via my Marco Polo message, the whole wall of stamps, the clings and the wood stamps were 70% off. I couldn't believe it. So I just got this. This is like all holidays in one little kit. This was $3. I think it retailed for 16 something. Same thing for this one. Just a cute little foliage. and a thank you, best wishes, you know, stuff that you could use over and over and not look like you put the same stamp on a card every time, which is why I don't generally do stamps. And also, stamps are expensive, so I rarely buy them. Okay, so if you're not just about to poop on yourself because of that, my friend Trish sent me a big old box of yarn, and I think she's now doing them, I think, in poly mailers, and she is still, I think, doing them on her Etsy shop. I'll link her Etsy shop and her YouTube channel below, because even if she doesn't have her mystery boxes up there, she does have really pretty stitch markers. So, I went back to the yarn aisle going, Betsy, you don't need yarn. Trish just sent you a huge box of yarn. Don't need this. I'm not a yarn hoarder. I don't hoard yarn. But things are ridiculously cheap. You gotta look. You gotta check and see if they're on clearance. Stop it, Betsy. And I had been watching a few, Nancy's Hooked on Crochet. Is that her channel? I can't really remember. Oh, she's on Instagram too. Anyway, she was getting some really awesome deals, like scanning things where the yarn was ridiculously cheap compared to what the sign said. But I didn't need to do that because I walked by the Karen cake stand and they were all $5. That's where the bulk of my money was saved, because they didn't ring up as clearance. They rang up as $5. Y'all, at Christmas, Karen cakes didn't go $5. Like, they were not on that good of a sale at Christmas. And not all the colors were on sale. Like, I really want the rainbow one. It was still $10. I didn't get it. $5 a piece for Karen cakes. So I got 3 of these. I had been eyeing this all season. It is ridiculously soft. It's 100% acrylic. I want a super, like, slouchy sweater out of this. That's what I want. And that's, like, I wear that color good, don't you think? I had to. Got 3 of those. And then, I guess I might re-record the haul that Trish sent me. Part of that was a mandala blanket book from Annie's Crochet that is just absolutely stinking gorgeous. And I have learned from the Phoenix blanket that I'm working on with my other skinny Karen cakes that those skinny Karen cakes have a ridiculous amount of yarn on them and make beautiful mandalas. So I didn't go crazy, guys, because I'm not a yarn hoarder. But it was really hard at $5. I'm walking away because I need to walk away. But I'm dying. I'm not one of those people that likes to just buy stuff to have it sit. As like, I mean, I get that does not look like it's the case right here. And yes, this keeps falling out. But please do remember that some people have sent me yarn. And this is all my stash right here. I mean, it goes up another like 4 squares. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. There's 3. It goes up another 4 squares. It's completely full. I have no idea where I'm putting that yarn from Trish. But Karen cakes are my favorite, guys. Though I could not. Okay, so skinny cakes, mandala. I have projects in mind for these. I could justify it for $5. Steven just said, you know, Mom shouldn't get yarn unless she has a project in mind for it. And I'm like, well, you know, Trish just got me a big book of mandala blankets.
So the situation, sir. So if you don't need to buy something, even if it's a good deal, it's not a good deal.
I don't know why I'm justifying it to strangers on the internet. You guys are sitting here like, heck yeah, I would have done the same thing, and that's why I love you. Okay, so then I got 3 of these. It's called Sugar Yube. Pretty sure that's a typo, but it's on every single one of them. I thought that would make a very beautiful blanket. and I got 3 of these. This one is Sweet Mints. So I'm not ashamed. Oh yeah, then I forgot. I got 2 little like 12 by 12 plastic cubes to put some of my card making stuff in. And I think, and this was, I used the 20% off your regular price. They got rid of their 40% off coupons, as most craft stores are doing. So my 3.75 hook was only 20% off, but I needed this for my amigurumi. I have a 3.25 and a 2.75, and they're both just a little too small. They're a little fiddly. And I just I don't know that I want to spend another, $33 on a furls hook. I know I'm a furls girl, but like, I can't just do $100 clearance Michael's hauls if I'm like routinely buying furls hooks. So it's the best day of my life. I'm kidding. It's not the best day of my life, but it is a good hair day. Let's be honest. It's been a good day. I don't know how long this is going to knock me out, but it was worth it. I may not get Valentine's cards done because of the adrenaline spike that I experienced while I was in the store, and like now that I'm filming this. And I don't care. This is me giving my illness the finger, and this is why you don't make any progress. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining me. It was fantastic. I'm so happy. Yeah. Okay. See you later. I am dying. I am literally going to heaven right now. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get one more of these. No, I'm not. I don't need this. I don't need this.